Hi guys, this is MGS Warrior 2, back to give you another part of my Pokemon Liquid Crystal playthrough. So I actually intended on uploading on Friday, but something happened when I was uploading. My laptop randomly shut down, so the file was corrupted and I wasn't able to recover it. But you guys didn't miss too much, because all I did was finish up gathering items using Surf. So I ended up getting the Mystic Water from the guy in Cherry Grove City on that small island in the water. I also ran into a stranded island with the woods in it. It has one bug catcher. I picked up 2 flutes, a blue flute and a white flute. The blue flute awakens sleeping Pokemon, and the white flute makes it so that wild Pokemon are more likely to appear. So here are the 2 flutes that I picked up. And that was basically it. And on this Route 39, I also battled some of the trainers. This is the route that is on the way to Olivine City. So this is where I saved. And it's in front of the dairy farm, where they have the sick mill tank in the other house. So I'm gonna go ahead and visit that mill tank and try to feed it as much orange berries as I could. Its cry is weak. Oh, it looks like I used up all my orange berries. So sorry, mill tank, I'm gonna have to come back another time. Okay. So now I will be on my way to Olivine City. I will battle the next trainer. Such darling Pokemon. Let's show our Pokemon together at the same time. Sounds good to me. Here's Pokefan Ruth, and she sends out her Pikachu. I send out my D21. And Pikachu went for the quick attack that does nothing, and I drowned this Pikachu with Surf. Good job, D21. And she says she doesn't mind losing. Okay. Oh, I forgot to heal up my Fury. Oh, that's okay. I guess I'll wait until I go to the Pokemon Center. So I will switch Fighter up in the front. Oh, looks like I ran into another trainer. This is a good time to brag about my Pikachu. It's another trainer who is very passionate about Pikachu. Here's Pokefan Derek. He sends out none other than Pikachu. Gonna destroy Pikachu with Brick Break, and because of Fighter's paralysis, it gets the guts boost. Yep, that's right. It had no time to show off your Pikachu because it was one-hit KO'd by my Fighter. So I see a sailor. So ahoy, sailor man! I just got back to Olivine, so how about a Pokemon battle? Don't mind if we do battle. Sailor Eugene has a Poliwhirl. And it goes for a bubble. And it got a crit. And I got paralyzed this turn. But that's okay, I'll attack next turn. Poliwhirl went for Water Gun. That still did nothing. Just like its bubble. I finish it with a Brick Break. Here comes Eradicate. I will stay in because fighting is super effective against normal. Eradicate goes for the Hyper Fang, gets a critical hit. Now I'm paralyzed this turn as well. So I don't want my Fighter to go down to this Eradicate. So I'm going to use my Super Potion. Okay, now Eradicate goes for the quick attack. I'm glad that Fighter is slowly recovering some health as well with leftovers. Eradicate went for another Hyper Fang, and Heracross was able to take one of those. And Eradicate goes down to the Brick Break. My Fighter levels up to 30, he's trying to learn Counter, but I don't want it to learn Counter. Now here comes a Krabby. I will send in Ben Yu-Gi-Oh for this. Go, Ben Yu-Gi-Oh! So I actually swapped out Ben Yu-Gi-Oh's leftovers in place for its magnet, so it could power up its Thunder Punch. Oh, So I guess that's the sound he makes when he loses. Looks like it's another elite trainer. I'm so mad that red-haired dude insulted my poor Pokemon. Oh, too bad for you. He does that to me too. Ace Trainer Ian sends out his Croconaw, and I'm sending out Fighter. Croconaw goes for the Surf, but Fighter was able to take it. I'll go for a Brick Break, and after a Guts boost, that Croconaw doesn't stand a chance of surviving. Now here comes Swallow. I'm gonna send out Ben Yu-Gi-Oh! Because Swallow is weak to Electric, so I'll go for the super effective Thunder Punch. And that was almost a one-hit KO. Swallow goes for Wing Attack. Still doesn't do too much to Ben Yu-Gi-Oh! This Swallow has leftovers, but it's not gonna matter. It's still 2-hit KO'd by a Thunder Punch. Ben Yu-Gi-Oh! Now grows to level 31, which is not too bad. I'm trying to learn Dream Eater. So I'll definitely let it learn Dream Eater. So I will get rid of Confuse Ray. Dream Eater is a pretty good psychic attack, but the opposing Pokemon must be asleep first, and that is why I'm learning it, because I have Hypnosis. Now here comes an Umbreon. So I'm definitely have to use my Fighter for this, because Dark is weak against fighting. And Umbreon's pretty bulky Pokemon, especially on the special defensive side. So that's why it's best to go for physical attacks. So Umbreon goes down to 1 Brick Break, and here comes a Pikachu. I will try staying to my Fighter and see if he can hang on for one last attack. And Pikachu just goes for the Charge, which powers up the electric move that it uses next, but it's not going to be able to get a chance to attack because I took it out in one hit. Wow, great Pokemon. I'm glad you think so. So I see another trainer in the grass. Ooh, foo-foo, I hope it gets dark soon. Oh, I guess it's not a trainer, I guess it's just... Well, it is a trainer, but she doesn't want to battle, so that's that. That thing you have, it's a Pokegear, right? Wow, that's cool. Why, thank you, sir. Oh, here is Wannabe. You again. There's no need to panic. I don't bother with wimps like you. Speaking of weaklings, the city's gym leader isn't here. Supposedly taking care of a sick Pokemon at the Lighthouse. Humph. Boo-hoo. Just let sick Pokemon go. A Pokemon that can't battle is worthless. Why don't you go train at the Lighthouse? Who knows, it may make you a bit less weak. And there goes Wannabe, as insulting and disrespectful as ever. He definitely has no compassion over Jasmine and her sick Ampharos. Spoiler alert there. Hello, welcome to Pokemon Center. Please heal my Pokemon. And I will have a brief chat with this guy. The sailor in the Olivine Cafe next door is really generous. He taught my Pokemon strength. Now I can move boulders. Oh, I have to see him right away. There's a person in Cianwood City across the sea. I heard him bragging about his rare Pokemon. Oh, really? Wow, you and your Pokemon are really close. Thank you. I know they're close. So, okay, I will visit the guy next door. A sailor will give me strength. I wonder who it is. I think it's this guy. I can make your Pokemon get super hot and deal a charged power attack. I can do it by teaching it a new move. So, should I teach... Oh, this is another move tutor. He teaches Overheat. Awesome, so I want my Fury to learn Overheat. Because it's definitely a lot better than Ember. So, it deals 140 damage, and the downside is it sharply reduces the user's special attack stat. But I think it's definitely worth the cost. Because I'm tired of Ember's weak power, so Fury finally can unleash its furious heat with Overheat. Is a powerful move, but can lower the user's power. Ha, your Pokemon sure look like lightweights. They don't have the power to move boulders aside. Here, use this. Teach them strength. Yes, I will. On the sea, the only thing you can count on is your own good self. I'm so proud of my buff bod. Whenever I roll into this town, I always visit the Olivine Cafe. Everything on the menu makes me feel stronger. I can't stop eating. And he's a pig. Anyways, I'm going to teach Strength to one of my Pokemon. It's a very useful move and HM at the same time. So let's see, Fighter or Ben Yu-Gi-Oh! I definitely don't want Ben Yu-Gi-Oh! To have a physical move. Well, it does have Thunder Punch, but that's just for coverage. So either Fighter or Fury. So let's see if I want to get rid of anything on Fighter. Strength is stronger than Horn Attack. So I will get rid of Horn Attack. So I guess Fighter is like my HM slave because it already has Cut. So I might as well teach it Strength as well. And that's nice. Strength was definitely needed later on in the game to move boulders, especially in caves. So this is Route 40. I guess this is a new route that they added. I came to Olivine by ship to see the sights and soak up the atmosphere. Being a port, it feels so different from a big city. Have you gone to the Battle Tower? I think a lot of tough trainers have gathered there already, but since you have so many badges, you shouldn't do badly at all. I love the Battle Tower. Maybe I'll do it sometime. Although you can't see it from here, Cianwood is across the sea. Yep, I already knew Cianwood was there. There's a big building up ahead. What is it? So that is the Battle Tower up ahead. The levels of the Pokemon I want to use are all different. I have to go train them now. Oh, you do that. Are you going to the Battle Tower? Yes, I am. This is a secret, but if you win a whole lot, you can win special gifts. So this is the Battle Tower. I'm not going to participate in it right now. I just wanted to show you it's here. Take the Ultimate Trainer Challenge. You can use all your Pokemon, so you don't have to decide which one should go into battle. Oh, that's pretty cool. So they added the Battle Tower in Pokemon Liquid Crystal. But anyways, on to my first order of business in Olivine, and that is to visit the Lighthouse. Oh, it's Axel. What's he doing here? Oh, it's you. What are you doing here? I can ask you the same question. Catching Pokemon? Well, whatever you're doing, could you help me out? I've decided to go back home to Ouka. I've been chasing the members of Team Saturn in hope of finally finding their leader. I've had no luck, so I'm giving up. I can't get home because this Lighthouse Pokemon is sick. Oh, that's a shame. Looks like, I guess, you also need the Lighthouse to go home. Dark roads are dangerous at night, but in the pitch black of night, the sea is even more treacherous. Without the beacon of the lighthouse to guide it, no ship can sail. Looks like everyone is in need of the beacon of the lighthouse. In the past, Pokemon used to light the sea around Olivine at night. The lighthouse was made in honor of those Pokemon. I see. People train at this lighthouse. It's not easy to climb because of all the trainers. Well, I will indeed climb it all the way up. So, it's time to battle the first trainer, who is a gentleman. This is no place for playing. I agree, I'm not playing around. I'm in this seriously. So here's his Noctowl, it's at level 25. Let's see, I think I will go for the Iron Tail. I taught Iron Tail to Fury in the last part of the video that was supposed to be uploaded. So I missed the second Iron Tail. Noctowl goes for Hypnosis and misses, so let's try another Iron Tail. And I was able to hit this time, and that was a critical hit. Nice work, Fury. And I defeated Gentleman Owl. Ah, I can see that you're serious. See, what did I tell you? That looks like a Sailor's coming up. I think the Fury should be okay, but we'll see what he uses. Men of the sea are always spoiling for a good fight. Ah, that's music to my ears. I love people who want to fight. Sailor Hui has a Poliwhirl. So I'm going to try to lower its accuracy first with Mud Slap. And it missed Double Slap. So I'm going to go for another Mud Slap to lower its accuracy again, but Surprisingly, it still hit Hypnosis. And let's see if I have an awakening somewhere in my bag, or something that could cure its sleeping status. Oh, I must have something somewhere. Oh yeah, here we go, heal powder. And now the Fury has been awakened. So it hit a double slap, and I'm gonna see how much this Swift will do. And not too bad. It'll be a 2-hit KO with Swift. So it hit 3 times with double slap, and now I finished the Poliwhirl, not quite, with Swift. So now I will just finish off this Poliwhirl with a Mud Slap, but Hui went for another Super Potion. So I lower its accuracy for the 3rd time. So now I'll go for another Swift. Poliwhirl missed its Water Gun, which is great because Fury's obviously weak against Water Gun. But the Fury defeated Poliwhirl. That was a nice KO there. Earth, I lose. Yep, indeed you have, and to a fire Pokemon no less. How embarrassing. Why are you here? Are you just going to gawk? I suggest that you leave. And you are a very rude bird keeper, Theo. He sends out his Pidgey, and I'm gonna unleash my Fury on him for disrespecting me and wanting me to leave. So I go for the Iron Tail, that one-hit KOs the Pidgey. And here comes another Pidgey. Don't want to use Overheat yet because that'll lower my special attack. I'm gonna save it for his last Pokemon. But Pidgey whirlwinds me out into Ben Yu-Gi-Oh! And that's fine by me because I'm going for a Thunder Punch. And he thinks its Pidgey can live after he uses Hyper Potion, and he's very wrong. Now here comes a Pidgeotto. I'll go back into the Fury because he's the lowest level Pokemon on my party. I will go for the Overheat. And I don't think Pidgeotto can stand the heat, so it will be going down here. Alright, I'm back. I had to take a phone call, but anyways, I took out the Pidgeotto with Overheat, and that was awesome. So now I can move on and take the stairs. Wait, I was just here. I have to go to the next set of stairs, but first I have to battle this next gentleman. I traveled the world to train my Pokemon. I wish to battle with you. Okay, let's see what you got, Gentleman Preston. He sends out a Growlithe. Looks like you're fighting fire with fire, but you have Intimidate, and that's not too good. I'll start off with a Mud Slap because it's super effective and lowers accuracy. So your Roar missed. I'll go for a special attack because I'm intimidated. So I go in for the Swift. And another Swift will take out the Growlithe. Here comes another Growlithe. So I'll stay in with the Fury. And I got intimidated twice in a row. So I'll go for Mud Slap. Just to lower accuracy. Still hit its Ember. So I will go for Swift. And I got a critical hit. And that was nice, but it's going to be a 2-hit KO with Swift anyways. The Gentleman Preston went for a Super Potion. So I'm just going to keep going for Swift until I take out the Growlithe. Growlithe went for Takedown, and that almost takes out Fury. But I finish off the Growlithe with one last Swift, and Fury grows to level 30, which is not too bad. I defeated Gentleman Preston, and now I have to heal up my Fury using a Super Potion. Oops, wrong Pokemon. Fury. There we go. Okay, I'm going up the steps. I will battle this lady. Jasmine is this city's gym leader. I mean to bring her back with me. Nobody had better get in my way. Oh, I will get in your way. Aroma Lady Connie sends out her Marrow. So I'll go for Mud Slap. I don't want it to hit any of its water attacks, and it missed a Tail Whip. I will go for Swift, which is the only move that can do neutral damage to this Marrow. So went for Tail Whip, lowering Fury's defense, but one more Swift should take out Aroma Lady Connie's Marrow, but she went for Super Potion. And went for another Tail Whip, and Marrow's going to go down here to another Swift. And Connie's defeated. Ack, my Pokemon. Yeah, too bad for your marrow. Okay, I will battle this nerd, or not. He is a merchant. Yo, dude, need some stones? So he sells you the Sunstone. So I actually ran into another stone seller. He was in Violet City, if you surf across the lake. And he sells you Firestones. So anyways, I will battle this sailor now. Jasmine must be worried sick about the Pokemon here. She won't even smile these days. Yeah, that's Jasmine. She's very compassionate about Pokemon. She doesn't want to do anything else until they're all better. So here's a Krabby, and I'll start off with a Mud Slap. And Krabby still hits Mud Shot, which is super effective, but it's not Stab, so I can live with that. I'll go for another Mud Slap. So Krabby still hit Vice Grip, which is not a water move, it's a normal move, so it didn't do too much. And I take out the Krabby with a Swift. Here comes another Krabby. And I'll stick with the same strategy, starting off with Mud Slap, and then finishing with Swift. Krabby raises defense with Harden, so I'll go for the Swift. And I take out the Krabby. And I defeated Sailor Kent. I can't manage a smile either. That's because you're a sore loser. Okay, I'm gonna take the next stairs. Let's see what I could find here. It's an item, TM34 Swagger, which I'm not too crazy about, but I'll just hang on to it. I might sell it. I'm gonna see about that. So I found a rare candy, and that's pretty cool. And looks like I'm at a dead end, so it looks like I have to drop into this hole. And looks like I have to drop into this hole. So let's see where this hole takes me. Yep, takes me to another trainer, which is a sailor. Sailors are both kind and strong. How about you? Well, I'm not a sailor, but I am strong. So he sends out his Poliwhirl. I go for the Fury. I'll use his last Mud Slap. Poliwhirl still hits Double Slap, which is not too good. And it looks like I have to heal Fury again, so I'm gonna do that with a Super Potion. And that's good. Poliwhirl still hit Water Gun, and that was a crit. So I've had enough of this. I keep getting critted. So I'll go into the Fighter. And now it misses Water Gun. And Fighter's just going to destroy Poliwhirl with a Brick Break. And Fighter almost gained a level there. You are both kind and strong. Well, thanks for the kind words. I picked up an Ether, and it's a useful item to restore your Pokemon's PPs. So now I'll take the stairs. And I don't want Fury to be taking on another Sailor, so I'm going to switch Fighter to the front of my party, give Fury a break. I wanted to battle Jasmine, but she's not up to it now, so how about you? Yeah, I'm definitely up to a battle. Sailor Ernie, he has a Machop. Looks like both have fighting Pokemon. So I'm going to destroy the Machop with a Brick Break, and it goes down. Fighter grows to level 31, which is good. Here comes a Poliwhirl. And I'll go out into Ben Yu-Gi-Oh! Because Ben Yu-Gi-Oh! Has a super effective Thunder Punch ready to be used on this Poliwhirl. And that's not a one-hit KO. Poliwhirl missed its move, whatever it was going for. And after Super Potion, it's going to take another 2 Thunder Punches, and Poliwhirl goes down. Here comes Machop. I'll just stay in with Ben Yu-Gi-Oh! Because Ghost is immune to fighting, and I'll use the Shadow Ball to get rid of this Machop. And Sailor Ernie's defeated. Whoa, you're overwhelming. Yeah, not too many trainers can handle my overwhelming power. So I'm going to pick up this Super Repel, and I'm going to take the last flight of stairs, and I'm finally at the top. And here is Jasmine, who is with, which looks like a Kangaskhan, but is actually an Ampharos. Paloo, its breathing is terribly labored. This Pokemon always kept the sea lit at night, but it suddenly got sick. It's gasping for air. I understand that there is a wonderful pharmacy in Cianwood. but that's across the sea, and I can't leave Amphi unattended. May I ask you to get some medicine for me? Please? Well, okay, I'll be your delivery boy then, if it means that I'll get to battle you at your gym. And that's a fair trade-off. So I picked up a hyper potion, and let's see if I can find any other items laying around here. And looks like that's it. So I have to do a favor for Jasmine. I have to pick up the medicine for her at Cianwood. But first, I'm gonna exit this lighthouse, and that'll be the end of my video. So next time, I will surf across the ocean, heading for Cianwood. So thank you all for watching my Pokemon Liquid Crystal playthrough. Comment, like, sub, and see you guys next time.